Hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures Trading Stream. Today is Tuesday, March 12th. It is 8:44 p.m. Just 15 minutes after CPI. I have no idea of the number. It seems like the number, uh, because of the reaction of this market, it seems like the number was a good number. All right. I consider, to be honest, I consider the risk being really high to do anything today, at least right now. We have a market that is in the middle of the rollover period, which is really it is different than the previous ones. For example, right now, Tuesday, we have 100,000 volume in the overnight, and that was March, and June has 250 almost, right? This June is the contract that I am checking now, but it is really noticeable how high this volume for a contract that has really short life remaining is really high. This one should be, come on, maybe 50 or 40, something like that. It is high. We have a significant amount of contracts yesterday. I meaning June. But it was a really bad day. Really bad day. There was nothing here yesterday. If you didn't take this short here when the market failed to close this gap, for example, that was the only opportunity here. And after that, this market took too much time to close this gap, man. This gap was just, it's not that big, right? It's not that big, but the market took this too much time. It's a sign of weakness. That's a sign of weakness, taking too much time to close a gap. But, the rollover, there is a lot of things, a lot of weird things that can happen this week, and things that we are not aware, we cannot see, because big funds, big capital will do their thing, and it's going to be really hard for us to have an idea of what, or grasp of what they can be doing. This can be really treacherous markets. Now, regarding the day itself, notice how value was lower, right? And it was also very weird, because the high has excess and the low also has excess, but both were weak. Both. The high was weak, low was weak. This is a previous all-time high. And the high exactly a settle. The previous day settle. Both are weak. So right now I can say, oh, I knew this market was going to make a big rally, a big spike to the upside. No, the market could have been very well done here as well. Both are very questionable. Because if you check where this market has been bought, we have the 5100 here, right there. Again, 5100. But what are you talking about? That's not 5100. That is 5160, right? Well, 5160 is a new contract, right? I'm talking about March here. And that is the thing that has, that these days have. Right? Everything will be more clear maybe on Friday or maybe Monday next week. It is, I will use extreme caution today and tomorrow because, as I say, unusual things can happen. Notice, for example, this is the current period, right? How much, not the pressure that this market has in the upside, to the upside. This is March, okay? What about June? Look at the negative here, a negative, and the market keeps going higher, right? There was a lot of short-term trading, short-term traders shorting this market because the market keep running them over, right? And finally, we can see some bigger ones here, right? Some big ones here. We have bigger high volume and kind of like a bigger negatives here. But until then, all these guys will just hang out. And what about March? March. Notice how different March is, right? Now there's a lot of greens here, a lot of greens, And this is why I say this is the ES. Well, both are the ES. This is March. This is June, and both are trading completely different, right? There's a lot of pressure here to the downside, and this one has a lot of pressure to the upside. How can that be possible? How can that be possible, right? Yeah, and that's the thing of these days. It's got to be we have to be very careful. Now, before we got to the number, let's check the number. U.S. core CPI year over year 3.8, forecast 3.7, previous was 3.9, so it's a little bit lower. Who cares about the number, right? What matters is what the market is doing relative to the number. I say at the beginning the number maybe was a good number, right? What about 3.8 forecast 3.8 inside the expectation, consensus 0.4, forecast inflation rate is month over month is higher, a little bit higher, yet year over year a little bit higher too. So it wasn't, I said it was good, but it wasn't. Alright, now let's check now. As usual, all the time, every single time, you got to do your homework. If you don't have market profiles, I also have Thinkorswim. Just a minute, let me show you something. I also have Thinkorswim, and I do this in Thinkorswim, for example, right? This is the range from yesterday, and this is the center of the range. And notice where this low is, where the overnight low, despite that, it's kind of really close to the center. So it gives you an idea who can be buying here also, right? But again, right, these days are out of the ordinary. And yesterday I was checking the indices, for example. I noticed yesterday that the Dow was the strongest one, because we have a small trend line here. And if this day, or if yesterday, did not have continuation to the downside, there were good also this market was coming to check this support or resistance line and make new highs. In this market, ES make new high, has a new highs, AQ has a new highs. This one did not. The Dow, the weakest for me is the Russell. I don't know anybody who trades the Russell. Look at where this market, where the ES is being bought, right? This previous high, right there. Support here, previous high, support here, previous high, support here. And I think this is the breakout. Is this the breakout? No, this is previous high as well. No. Very mechanical trading here. The Nasdaq, what's happening with Nasdaq here? We have a really nice, beautiful inside body yesterday in Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq, the trade is go with the breakout of the inside bar here. Really nice inside bar Nasdaq. ES has an inside bar to the upside. Now, let's check the other markets. This is what, if you have noticed this thing yesterday in gold, gold also made a really nice inside bar. There might be time for some, maybe some rebalancing on inventory here in gold. What's happening with bonds? Bonds are really nice as well, kind of like not doing anything here, not pressuring the market. Let's see what can happen here. No, this is not bad. Now, my market, the ES, there's no change with the monthly, right? The bigger time frame, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months right now. 5 months trending higher, right? The trends to the upside. The bigger time frame is trending higher. What catches my attention in the weekly, we have high volume in the weekly. Yeah, it did not print an outside bar, but the breakout couldn't hold. So for me, that fact for me is sign of weakness. Okay, now the current week is buying from this high, also very, very mechanical buying here. What happened before is happening again. No? Traders do what work until it doesn't work anymore. No? Let's keep doing the same thing that worked before. And that's the reason why I say this is adding another layer of weakness to the weekly now. Okay? The structure of the daily is super weak, very questionable. There's tremendous weakness here. And now that kind of weakness is being shown in the weekly time frame as well. Right? There's no fear in this market. Now you can see here, this is the daily, how mechanically, these previous highs. I guess the ES has something like 16 highs, something like that so far. In 2.5 months have 16 highs, 16 new highs. Big gap here on the 5,000. This is also kind of questionable here. Look at how many times this level is to me, this level is bold. I don't want to see, this is something that I want to carry. I'm carrying, but 2 or 4, I don't know how much time. But this information is really important. Here, that area, that zone has a tremendous amount of buying, not buying, but the stops here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the market was bought around this level, the 66. Okay, if this contract, if March didn't get closer again to this number, I think it's safe now. March, I don't know, or I don't think that it can come back down all the way to the 50, 66 in the next 2 days. Okay, but I'm still going to carry this area as a really weak Now, because below this, we have the 5,000, we have absolutely nothing here. And this is the pullback, just for a small correction, really nice, a small, tiny correction, 5%. The break is, this market has kind of like 400 points, right? 300, 400 points, something like that. 300 points. And that's just a healthy correction, and that tiny correction. 5% is not that much. But the market didn't do anything. Nothing like that. Right? The trends are to the upside. Momentum is to the upside. Do not step in front of momentum. Okay? Don't fight momentum. That's a cardinal rule now in trading, right? In what was happening. Don't fight momentum. Most traders lose a lot of money trying to short, markets that are going high, markets making new highs. That's a strategy to buy, right? But traders do that until they are out of the business. But I see no reason to short right now. I acknowledge the structure of the market is very weak, right? But don't short the market. Oh, another thing before I close this outside bar, okay, it was yesterday? Yeah, it was before yesterday. We have an outside bar on Friday. Okay, we have an outside bar, and this bar had higher volume. All the breaks have really high volume. All these breaks here, breaks here, breaks here, breaks here, and break here. I had higher volume in the ES. Okay, the market overall is a different story. Now, look at this big spike here and this spike here in the lower side. Now, where the market is going to open relative to the spike is what I'm going to check now. Okay, let me cancel this. I'm going to cancel this as well. I'm going to go back to my original charts. I'm going to open this. This is M. I'm going to open it and I'm going to expand this profile. Look at this gap. Right? Now, we have a gap now. This high will be gap close. Okay? Assuming the market opens up here, not above this. We have a gap. Now, the spike is the next thing. This would be spike base, right? This thing here, this is the overnight spike. I want to see where the market opens relative to the spike. Now we have a gap. That's one thing. Gap guidelines here. Now, spike to the upside. This spike to the downside has been rejected. We have a spike to the upside. Now, where the market opens relative to the spike. If the market opens in here, it will be kind of neutral, right? The market trading around inside spike is one thing. Trading below the spike, that's another thing, right? That's rejection of higher prices. Or opening in here, in this area here, in basically what was the range of the overnight session before the number. opening above the spike, you know, is sign of strong market, you know, a market accepting higher prices. I have my hardest days where the market opened inside spike. As you can see, I am in no hurry to do anything here. You know. Also, if you check, what do you see? What can you see in this chart? You know, what is the thing that, boom, like pop-ups here? Is, you know, we have the 5200 right there as well. Okay, and that's something that we also talked yesterday, right? How come the 5100 and the 52 can be a reference at the same time? If both are so far from each other, that's 100 points between these two numbers, right? But that's the answer lies on these contracts. Yeah, this is March, this is June, and 5100 was support, and 5200 was resistance. For different markets. Both are the years, but one is March and the other one is June. Okay, so one was looking to the upside and the other one was looking to the downside. You know, and can you see how hard it is to see this market or to picture this market? And very very tricky, right? For me, it's very tricky. These things very tricky, very hard also. Very hard to trade. I'm going to open Nasdaq as well. All right. Ooh, boy, Nasdaq is, gosh, look at this, man. Oh, and yesterday, for Nasdaq, you know, there was a gap, 10 points gap. The market opened down here with a gap, and you know, it left a gap at 10 points. For Nasdaq is absolutely nothing. 10 points in Nasdaq is nothing, brother. Right, that's nothing. Also, what happened, you can see with what happened yesterday, there's a lot of trade, lot of value is lower. POC, what is POC? POC is up here. It could have been up here as well. POC moved a little bit higher, but value was lower too. Same, kind of like a same. I know I would say the same thing as the ES, but I wouldn't touch this market right now. Okay, no, I am a trader. I have to trade. No, I don't have to trade. If I don't see anything clear, I don't have to trade here. It is this. I will check the volume, how much volume we can have. You know, notice for example yesterday, almost 1 million June and March, half of that amount. All right, half of that amount. I'll be watching June now. Okay, but there's a lot of inventory here as well. There's a lot of long inventory here in weak hands in this market. Okay, so these references are also valid. Okay, I'm checking both of these. I may be, you know, I may be kind of like having too much information here, and that can give me some analysis paralysis, something like that. But I am at peace with that. I make my decision. I'm not in a hurry to do anything here. Just notice where this market is right now. That's tremendous. You know, opening right now so far. The downside spike was rejected. The upside spike, the spike to the upside, is also, you know, having the same rejection. That's the downside. Let's back to the downside. All right. I will. I don't have anything to do now. I will have breakfast. I'll come back. I'll come back before the opening. All right. Any questions? Any comments? Please let me know. I will be more than glad to listen to you. You can send me a direct message as well. No problem. All right, brother. See you soon. Hello, I'm back. Um, 3 minutes before the opening. This is going to be an interesting opening. Let's see what happens here. Well, favorably high can be support. If this gap is closed, this level can be support. I wonder what the market can do around the 5200 here. I am not checking. I don't even look at any options here. I have no, to be honest, I have no interest today. But let's see, Now, upside continuation. We have a gap. I mean, we have me. I see, I see this as a missing sign. A gap to the upside and rejection of the spike. Okay, one is positive, the other one is negative, and having the 5200 right there also, the market can do a lot of back and forth around this level. It is going long here. Believe it or not, it's safer up here. I guess this can be the more relevant reference in the upper side, this previous all-time high. Remember, before every single previous high was used as support, and each one failed. This one failed, this one failed. Then this one, where was the other one? Where was the other one? I mean, this one did not. Well, no, this one also was, yeah, this was also high, and this also failed. Finally, the market found support around the 5100 again. Now, for every high has been taken, next one would be this one. The same reference that I've looked in the upper side, the same ones. When the market was going lower, the same was going higher. But catching my attention for yesterday as well is the low volume, really low volume we have yesterday. Volume may have been lower, but volume was very low. One chart has been populated. Right there at the base of spike. Shorts, there's a lot of shorts here. But they're not having it. You notice how this is very negative and how this one is positive. I guess the most important thing here is the gap right now. The gap, base of the spike. The overnight had, this overnight has double the volume than this one. And I'm trading this one. Okay, the market is attempting to close the gap. One obvious reference in the lower side is this, oh come on, it's this area here. Come on, man. Why this? It's overnight POC. Kind of very prominent overnight POC. It also has this this day's POC, but this was a trending day. There's no POCs on trending days. The 52 is also a logical place, you know, for traders to buy. And while this POC is right around the 5200, right? A lot of negative here, man. This is the base of the spike, this is the base of the spike. Oh, so notice where this, this is market side very visual, man. It's high. Did you see this high, for example, right? Did you see there was something there? Alright. Now, why you want to short a trending market? You know, spikes to the upside, which was rejected, but what remains is the gap. Notice the pressure to the downside here. There's some pressure to the downside. Now this one has nothing here. Not much has nothing, no. There's nothing here. The openings also are always a period that we got to be very careful if, by doing it. Remember also, this overnight low is right or very close to half back, okay? Very close to half back. That inventory is super long. Now 5200, a logical place for traders to buy. Also logical place for traders to sell. This has become negative now. $5,200 has been taken. It's coming to check this POC. Prominent POCs have the tendency to attract the market back and forth. Ooh, what about we have something that also yesterday we had really low volume at the opening. This is a sign I didn't like yesterday. Okay, markets attempting to close the gap. When the gaps are closed, usually the selling happens right from the opening. Closing, remember, the gap took so much time to close yesterday, the upside gap. That was a sign of weakness yesterday. Overnight inventory is very long. And the gap has been closed right there. So that's a negative. Let's check value now. And value moves is lower, a lower place than based on price. You have some setting here. Remember, hold back here. Okay, hold back here. This lower spot, very close to hold back. Now, how much volume? It's 12 minutes or 8, only 8 minutes. Huh. 8, 16, we may have maybe higher volume around this much today. Okay. This could have been a counteraction to the overnight long event or what we have just witnessed here. Anything serious or more serious selling, we see, increase volume. This, if this pace continue, it will just give us same volume as Friday. But if I see something like this, that would be something different. Okay, right now it's almost kind of something like this, right? A little bit higher. Okay, should be there. Very high support. Settle. Everything is negative now. Everything negative. Look at that. Look at that. Everything is negative. Gosh. Can be something here. I think overnight inventory has been rebalanced now. Settle. Like I said. That's not good, man. That's not good. It's going to be an important level here. Some pullback here, some buying. It's a logical place to buy here, sell. Nasdaq is yesterday's POC. This could have been very well a counteraction to this long E method. Let's see if let's see settle is taken. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm doing some trades here. I'm monitoring trade for the outside continuation here. Now this seller has been taken. It could be something here. No, has been corrected too. Not that much. Okay, that trade has been completed here. How much time? 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes here. So this one could be up here. Alright. I hope you are not in the short, in the long side. More pressure to. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, nice. Now. Oh boy, look at those single pins in Nasdaq. Gosh, almost, almost the whole range, almost the whole range from yesterday. Boy, that's a massacre over there. This level has been taken as well. I went short when the market came back and checked this high here. It didn't get out of this range. That's when I went short and I close a little bit lower than this. Oh, what I did? But I moved my stops lower. All right. Now, most of this, I mean, the spike has been checked, man. It was rejected. We have the first sign of rejection when the market opened inside or below the base of the spike. That one side, negative side. This 5200 gave me some doubts here. But there is something here, right, that we did not see yesterday, and there's conviction. That's that thing that's different from yesterday. Also, we have volume. We have volume here. This is not that relevant. This one now. Look how much volume we have. 42,000. Right now we have like 4 times more or 3 times more. Yeah, I'm 4 times more. Okay, but I don't want to leave. I just don't want to get rid of this chart yet here. I know I say I have no interest here in this market, but as you can see, I already did a couple trades here. I also did a trade on Nasdaq. I was for a loss first, but I short the Nasdaq. I was stopped out for a loss, and then I re-enter my short a little bit higher, and that was better, you know. I didn't expect to I mean, my destination was POC, and it went higher. You know, Nasdaq has that tendency, and Nasdaq has a tendency to overshoot these references. You need to give it more room. Notice what's happening here in this market. Okay, there's big pressure to the downside here. This is rare. This is weird here. Yeah, this is weird. Notice here as well. Here as well. We have lower volume, but the pressure remains to the downside. The market coming back, all this, having this rally after making this kind of low is very questionable. Well, but remember, we find explanations just after the fact. Okay. My destination trade in Nasdaq was yesterday's POC, and here in this market was settled, and everything after settled is extra. But this is it. Okay, this is it. Okay, if the market, I may see some extension all the way down to here, but I close over here, for example, said, oh, the market is going low, I should have closed. Nah, that. Just stick to your strategy, okay? But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stick to my strategy. In the long term, you know, that gives us better odds of success. Any questions and comments? Please let me know. Well, something that I don't like from these streams really is there's a lag, brother. I don't. I know YouTube. There's a lag like somewhere within 15 to 20 seconds. I have checked that. For example, what I'm going to do now, for example, I'm going to. Okay, if you're doing. I will start to count down 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds before the change of periods in the 5 minutes, okay? In the 5 minute time frame. So I will start counting on 9:50, okay? Oh, 9:55, my bad, okay? 1 minute or half minute before 9:55, all right. Okay, now, this volume here. There is volume here. Okay, there's no taper here. A significant, I mean, all these big blocks here, the big block that I can see here, are to the downside. So this positioning here doesn't seem like this is weak, like weak selling. Okay, and that's how bigger traders trade. You know, that's how a nice trade is made, right? There's a push, like in waves, right? There's a push, sell, then let the market breathe. There's a pullback or rally, and then sell again. That's a nice sell. Notice where this selling is coming from. Yesterday's high, right? That's no. That's an indication who's doing the selling, who is behind this push to the downside. All right, 54. In 10 seconds, we're going to be 30 seconds before the change of periods in 5 minutes. Okay, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 change periods. Okay, I hope that can give you an idea about the lack of these strips. Okay? And that's important as well. I mean, I don't call trades, right? But if you are paying attention to the charts, that gives you an idea about how much lag you have between the streams, right? I have noticed, for example, if I use my cell phone, I have less lag there. The lag is like 10 seconds, 10 seconds in my cell phone. If you use my PC, it's like 30 seconds. If I use YouTube, I think YouTube is the one that has the most lag. I may do some, I don't know if I may do some voice only. Not sure yet. I like because what I do, why I do this is for accountability, to be accountable to myself, right? I like to keep myself also. It helps me to remain focused. It kind of like distract me when I start to because I also have a Discord. If any of you are interested in this Discord, let's see what can we do here. There's not too much activity there, but this is it. Alright, this is just this thing. We have only 3 here. If you are in, and what we do is here market profile. Basically, what you are watching here right now. If invite people, if you are interested, I'm going to post this link in Twitter. Okay. And let me update that thing. I'm going to, it is on Twitter now. Okay. I'm going to put it in Twitch as well. Paste. What the heck? What not in YouTube too? Let's put it in YouTube as well. If anyone is interested, I'm going to put it there. Don't expect too much. I do reply anybody there. Here you go. You got you in YouTube as well. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see here? was big red here. That was just, how it changed colors. That was nice, right? Now these ones that were red, they are not red anymore. That means that there's more volume coming to the market, and that volume has a direction that is different or opposite to the one we have. And the market coming back all the way out here, kind of retracing almost the whole range of the current period. That also tells me something, okay? I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not good. Okay? And remember, again, the rollover is in progress. The rollover is in full now. Okay? Just be careful here. Be careful. Okay? We were talking last week about, especially Friday, and also I think yesterday as well. Okay? Don't let the market. If you have a position here, boy, just be careful. Don't let the market run too much from you. You have to be very careful. You need to have your entry and your exit ready before entering a position. Okay, don't think I going to see, I going to check how the market does. Boy, what is that? All right. All right. Oh, look at this! And I hope this has become positive here. Now remember all these things were negative. Everything was negative. Everything was negative. And there were some big reds here. All those are gone now. And now we have a positive here. The main thing for me is the gap, okay? The fact the gap has been closed. Now we have this reference, this high is questionable. What's this question? Oh, what happened with this high? Oh, this one in the overnight. Not this one, no. Oh, this was the spike, right? It was the spike opening below the spike. Below the spike is a negative for the market. The gap has been closed. There's another negative. Now check this out. Where this POC is, where yesterday's POC is, and where the market has been bought from. Alright? But here, come on, man. What I will watch now is what happens to value here. What's going on with the Dow? Let's see what's going on with the Dow, because that was the market that looked the strongest, and the Russell was the weak. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that, man! Look at that! Look at that, man! Yeah, this is nice. The Dow has made a new high. Now we have a new high in the Dow. Wow! That's unbelievable. Once this resistance was taken, now we have a high. Now all the major indices are making new highs here. Trending higher, Nasdaq trending higher, ES trending higher, and Dow also trending higher, right? 3 days in a row, or 2 days in a row, back-to-back days trending to the upside. Okay, so we have Dow making new highs. Okay, this is something we talk in the morning, right? About this and this one being the weakest one. Okay, So the Dow was making new highs. Now we can break, right? Look at it. The 5200 is high there as well. This was a nice trade, and that was it. That was the trade, right? Closing the gap, and that was it. That was one opportunity here. Is there going to be another one? Who knows? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Boy. I guess the next thing to monitor here. Remember, now the overnight is history now. Very prominent POCs, very prominent here, because you can see it right away, right? Have a tendency to move markets back and forth, right? It had made it twice, maybe this is the third time. I think I consider this thing down now. The next thing now, upside continuation has the overnight high, and yesterday's high support. I consider the movement as weak. High, high. Still there's a pressure to the downside. Look at this. Huh. Come on, man. God. This man. Now the destination of this little thing could be 5200 here. I missed this thing. I didn't do anything here. Let's go ahead and bring a nice sale here. This is the stuff. For me I would be chasing price if I short now. No? Because market's to the upside. Look at what values, right? Values higher, market is higher, prices are higher. It's an upside market. But with negative signs. Negative signs here. All right. Hey, Killer. How are you, brother? Killer or Kyler? Come on, man. I don't know. English is not my native language. But we are not here to learn English. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Okay. All right. Some upside is high here. What is catching my attention is I do the ES mostly. I used to do just the ES, but I do mostly ES. What catches my attention is the Dow here. The Dow making new highs here, and that can be a sign also. I add that to. Even though I am still negative, I have negative views in the market, doesn't mean I'm going to go short, right? Once this trade was completed, the next thing is what's the next thing, right? And the next thing is I don't know. Oh boy. We have a little, I expected this much volume, but I didn't have that much. And volume, Um, I mean, I don't like to call it. I don't like to call it an indicator. But if I'm going to call it an indicator, it's a laggard indicator. Okay. Okay. What I won't use this volume to trade or to give too much. I don't give this volume too much weight relative to what's happening now, right now. But with what can happen later, and thing is how much time later, how much later, right? Can be sometimes I see the development right away, in the same day, in the same trading session. Sometimes it takes days, right? And sometimes even I don't kind of carry on more than a week. But it can be that long. Okay, it can be relevant after that much time. When, for example, I see volume decreasing, decreasing, and very low, right? And market making wild moves, right? Kind of huge range to the upside, to the downside. No, that's also a sign of the strength that markets have. I have everything I use is basically what I've learned from Jim Dalton, but it's not the only one. Jim is not the only mentor or the only person. He was my mentor, but it's not the only person who I learned from. I have seen how, for example, what is the mindset of JJ from Equity Traders. I guess he has also. I have never, you know, I have never. He was, what is this? I don't check this, but I have it here. I have never was one of his students. Um, I like this guy Anthony Crudel. I guess is his name. I don't know. Really, this guy here. He also has a Twitter. He has really nice opinions as well. JJ, Peter Resnicek as well. I can see the mindset. All of them were Jim Dalton's mentees, but each one is different, right? JJ was comes from a mindset of a job. He was a market maker. He worked for market makers, right? And his mindset is different. Anthony Crudel was a trader. Peter Resnicek also had a chat. He was famous because his shadow traded room and Thinkorswim, right? And all of them have different mindsets, different ways to approach the market, but all of them were also students of Jim Dalton. Time after time I check, because that's what I do, right? I don't trade in a vacuum. Sometimes I feel lost, and they may see something that I don't, right? And it's very useful. It's very useful to have another people, to have another people to look after too. Jim has a webinar. It's an upcoming webinar tomorrow. I mean, what I like from Jim is free, man. This is free. The information is for me so valuable. It has a lot of value. I have no association with him, right? I don't have anything to do with him. He was my mentor. That's the only thing. I really appreciate his teachings, his mentoring, and I can't be more grateful. And every time I have this, pinned to my Chrome bar, And there's sometimes there's key information in this webinars. I believe he's announcing his one of his courses for I believe May or something like that. All right, I have lost track of the market. Nasdaq is buying from yesterday's high. But look at this, man. Look at what this market is buying. Here, 5200 here. Huh? Oh, couple points from 5200. But when it has not only the 5200, it has this thing as well. Very. And notice this, man. Look at the negative here due to the pressure to the downside. There's tremendous amount of pressure to the downside. Everything is negative, with the exception of this. I see some positives here as well. Now we have a couple volume nodes down here inside yesterday's range, and another one. Okay, let's see this. Okay, look at this. Huh. Let's see what this one has been removed. Okay, this one. Okay, it was bought from this area. There was no interest in taking this one out. Hold back, I'm going to remove that one. I'm going to take last out. This is gap closed, gap was closed. And what happened today, what's happening today, you will remember what happened yesterday and also what happened here. The way how this market went lower, it has left. I don't know why I don't have this one here. This is questionable here actually, and this one too. Now notice all of this selling. Okay, this is it. This is it. All of this selling. I don't know why. I remember I had this market in my charts, but somehow I don't have it here now. It came from very mechanical, from this low. This can be, and all of this activity here, all right. The fact that the following day, the following trading session, did not have the volume, okay, did not have the volume, is an indication that more likely, or that odds that this activity that was happening here was rather long liquidation than a more serious selling. Okay. Oh, come on. This thing coming from here, you know. Of course, that's easy to say after I have seen this market going long, right? But look back at the homework, check the streams as well, and that actually was a possibility. Hey. 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 Oh boy. Hey guys. I apologize in advance, okay? I apologize in advance if I don't if I don't, um, if I am not here all the time. But okay, I try to answer all the questions, and when I'm not trading, I may put I may put some uh, here as well. If I don't do it Twitter, I will try to do that. Hey, yeah, I thought you were Sam, man. Oh, Ice. What happens is when I am trading, I really actually I go kind of silent because I am focused. I am focused actually monitoring the trade. Big gap on your chart. Yes, I had a. Yeah, I had this. There was a significant gap, right? But now that you check the number, that number actually was higher. What you know, the number, the CPI being higher, uh, give, gives the Fed more reason, more reasons to keep the rates high actually. Uh, and the market just don't care, man. Don't care about that. All right, all right, all right. Where is value here? And I have started to check these numbers here because I have window trader. Let me check where it is, where it is. And time after time, these guys also. What it is, what it is. Let me. Okay. Let me see. Um, Time after time, they do something like this. There's a lot of traders, professional people who also use window trading, and they invite these people, they invite these guys, and everyone has a different way to use. Depending on how they see the markets, they have different ways to use window trader. Some people see delta, some people see comparators, etc., etc. And the last thing, one of the things that it seems to me very interesting is this thing here. And that's why I added this to my chart. Okay? Not to trade, okay? Not to trade based on this, but to monitor. Okay? To monitor the market if I have something, for example, and I am testing this. I am testing. Okay? This thing, for example, buying from this, come on, man. If I have a stop here, okay, my stop could be very well here, right here, not here, but right here. Okay. Look at what's happening here, for example, right? Everything negative, 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 negative. But what these shorts are having here? Okay. The pressure is to the downside, but market is going higher. Okay, so there's a lot of shorts here that can be squeezed actually. Okay, after they saw the market doing this, okay, I'm going to short the market because the market is going all the way back to the 5100, right? I, I don't need to see, the goal is not to be hyper focused on these things, but it kind of gives you another perspective as well, or kind of like a zoom in. This is a zoom in what's happening, right? Now, these traders have switched, you know. Now there's no negative here. Everything's positive here now. Right? Can you see how traders change their minds? How short-term traders change their minds? They were super negative, and now they're either being squeezed or there is somebody here, right? Or these ones that were short now are switching, are flipping here. March doesn't have much now. 1,000, this is 4 times more, 29, we have 100 here. I will use this contract just for the reference, but my trades are going to be based on this one now. Alright. Getting closer to this high here. They were extremely short here, extremely negative now, this market. This is high volatility now. Okay, look at that. And after I did my trade here, I didn't do anything else. I haven't seen any other opportunity here, because the trade was closing the gap. That was a trade. Now from that part on, this market, what I need to see is, I need to do is monitor for continuation. The market did not have downside continuation. Hey, yeah, thanks, man. Hope you help. Same for you, brother. Oh, my bad. My bad, my mic was. Oh, I didn't. I was telling that this level up here, this one has been taken. The previous, my bad, the previous highs, which were used as a support, and every single support was taken during this day. Now it's the opposite, right? The same levels, right? The same levels, same levels. We have this one here. We have this one, well, which market didn't take. It was a 5100. Now the low coming from POC. Yeah? And up to this point, right where the market is now, is when everything started here. Everything started here. You know, very mechanical selling, you know, mechanical selling. You know. This is, you know, coming from, you know, serious trading, serious capital. Don't do this. Come back and sell from this. Yeah. That's not what they do. This is an indication. Right? Of course, it's easy to say this after the fact. Okay? The thing is to be able to go with the movement when it is happening. Remember all these shorts here. I guess we talk about these shorts, right? Tremendous pressure to the downside, but the market was going high. And now they are being forced to go, oh, look at this, man. Huh? Look at this here. And still going, trying to short the market from this reference here. And they were just, you know, it's not even higher volume here. This one is higher and it's positive. Red is higher volume. Purple or pink or dark pink is medium and white is lower. Sorry, man, my bad. Alright. It is 10:35. This is the level that I am watching now. I want to see the market having upside continuation through this level here. This would be the last level that traders can use to sell from here. Now it's a very emotional day now. Very emotional now. You know, tremendous. We saw tremendous amount of single prints to the downside. Closed the gap, which is a negative sign. Market opening below the spike is also negative. Opening with the spike is positive. And now we have two distributions here. Two distributions. And what a coincidence, right? Market buying from this area. But you know which was used to sell, now the same level is being used to buy. It gives me an idea who is selling. Okay. I mean, who is buying? My bad. It's who's buying. This low here. Sometimes having this much of things are and I also have this chart. Okay, this is most important because it's very simple. Very simple. And you can see here, we can see this very emotional, very emotional here. Emotions running high here. You know, traders are desperate here. And they're being squeezed here. Shorts are being squeezed. FOMO is in the mind, you know, I'm going to miss the new all-time high. I have to be long in this market. Upside continuation has this level as next. I guess this is more important here. Which was this non-excess high. This is just a reference now. Okay? This is nothing here. Oh, you say US Fed news today. Let me check. No, I didn't see anything else. 3:30? What's at 3:30? I don't have anything at 3:30 p.m. What day is today? Wednesday? Oh, today's Tuesday. CPI 1. No, I don't have anything at 3:30. 3:30 is actually really too late in the session, really close to the opening. Big capital, use that. The last time they are allowed to do their positioning or hedging, usually it's around 2:30, right? That time of the day. 7 p.m. In 7 p.m. Europe hour, I got this on Financial Juice. Financial Juice. Let's check that. No, I mean for the regular trading hours, I don't have that. Let's see, maybe here. No. Oh, this also gives an idea, right? What? No. I use trading economics as well. No, this is kind of like the relevance the market, the importance the market gives to these events, right? Yeah, I can filter this one. It's more relevant here and more relevant here. I usually use this one. In my countries, I got, for example, here something that can impact the market news from maybe Canada, China here, Germany, the Euro area, UK, and of course the US. Now you can check this one as well. But I don't see anything at least. The overnight is different. It's a different animal. I don't use the same thing as usually the overnight is when there's a trade in the overnight. For example, today, well, what can happen if this market keeps rolling higher? The overnight has if you have a trading day today, the overnight has the tendency to follow the direction of the late trade, right? And be focused in some reference, right? Let's see if the day is over right now, okay? And the overnight, what is the direction of the late trade? To the upside, and this may become the reference, right, of the overnight. It's a different. Overnight doesn't have volume. Look at this, for example. How much? And notice that today is, a day with high. What the heck is this? With high volume. Oh, here. And notice the overnight. How much volume the overnight had? 300. This is high. 341. And we have how many periods? 3 periods, right? 3 periods. And we have more than the overnight, more than the 16 hours that the overnight has had. It's a different animal. I don't trade the overnight. Yesterday I did a couple trades in the overnight after a long time. Now this is very scary, right? I got away with this trade. I look at what this market is. Gosh, man. And these are the things. I mean, the rollover is a dangerous time, very treacherous time to trade in this week. I think it will be easier Friday. Now Friday, this one will not be here anymore. What even though it has has lower volume, the potential that this market has, because there's a lot of longs here, a lot of weak longs in this market here. And the only thing they want is the market to close higher. I believe about the 51 or about the 50.66. Okay, that's the 56. There's a lot of inventory, from long inventory from these numbers here. These two, 51 and 50.66. If you check the charts, you will see the relevance of these levels here. Still tremendous pressure to the downside. Look at this. There's a lot of shorts here. And what the market is doing? Market keeps rallying, right? And many times, these rallies are fueled by traders that insist in shorting a trending market. I was short here, understanding what happened here in the overnight. But as soon as that trade was over, I remember my potential destination was just settled here. And at one moment, I thought, oh boy, this market can come all the way down to here. Well, I was feeling like a fool, right? Now I feel good. I am very smart, right? Those are the feelings. Those are the feelings, those are the emotions that we have to deal with all the time. And all the times I will see the market going lower and lower, and I feel like a really, the dumbest trader ever. And I'm closing my position here and I'm watching the market break and break and break. That is the strategy. You need to have a strategy and stick to your strategy. Alright, my friends, it is 10:40. I'm going to call it a day. Hope you, unless you have any questions, for the guys, for you people that are on Discord, I usually have the rest of the day in front of the screen. If you have any questions, just let me know. If I have something to say, you feel, you need to have your own opinion as well. Okay? Don't let other people's opinion to guide your trade, because that's very dangerous. Okay, you may have your own opinion and you may be wrong, but it's going to be you that are right or wrong, and you can do the adjustments. And you are learning to trade, you can use these prop firms when you can risk some money, not that much. These prop firms have, how much they cost, like $50, $70, or even less than that a month. There you can trade. It's not the same as trading live, where you actually risk your own money, but it's a way to learn. And what we must do here is, build habits. All right. I wish you good the rest of the day. Stay safe. Hope I can see you tomorrow. Bye bye.